everyone, my name is Vina, aka Miss WOC Reader, and welcome welcome back to my channel. So I'm normally not a person who does hauls, but I've gotten so many books recently and over the course of the past month, partially as gifts and some I ordered for the holidays. So I figured I'd show them off and let you see what I got. So the first one that I'm going to show you is this cool activity pack that I got for my little cousins, and it is Sesame Street. I actually got this one for $4.99 at Ollie's Bargain Outlet, so it was a major deal. And it has two books. So one is a 48-page storybook called Friendship Day, and the other is a learn and play activity book. It also comes with two 33-inch long coloring posters, 8 crayons, and dozens of stickers. So this is a perfect gift for the holidays. The next one that I got was a picture book, which is for another one of my little cousins as a Christmas gift, and that is Boo Stew. It is kind of like a somewhat spooky play off of Goldilocks. The main character's name is Curly Locks, except but in this case, instead of stealing people's food, she loves to cook, but no one likes the food that she likes to cook. However, there are these creepy things called scares that are haunting her town, and her cooking might just be the thing to get them to settle down. The next book that I got is Her Name is Night, which is I got a gift card for Amazon for my birthday, so this was one of the books that I used it for, and it is about a black assassin. It's a thriller that just came out recently through Amazon Publishing, and I'm really looking forward to this one because it's going to be made into a movie, and it sounds really fast-paced and entertaining. The next one that I got is another gift, and this is Daphne Definitely Doesn't Do Fashion. Now, I actually read the full compilation of these stories, which was called Definitely Daphne, like a few years ago, but I got this one for my little cousin as well. This one is just a short chapter book to get her started, and it's very easy to read. I decided they do it in these stories in little installments, or you can just buy the one big book, but I figured the installments would be easier for her to read because sometimes she's a little reluctant to read. Oh, and I'm sorry, this is about a little girl who is an army brat, and she moved to a new town, and for her therapy, her therapist suggested she do a YouTube channel. It's not like, so she could have done it privately, but she decides to put it publicly, and it actually starts to take off a little bit within her school, but people don't know it's her because she wears a disguise, and she just kind of documents different things that are going on in her life. The next one that I got is Ghost Squad, and I actually picked this up again for the same little cousin, and this is just a fun middle grade horror about ghosts being unleashed into the town around Halloween. So I read this one back at the beginning of the pandemic, and it's a lot of fun. The next that I got, this one was gifted to me by William Moreau, and that is All Her Little Secrets. So I read this thriller and really enjoyed it. It is about this lawyer who is having an affair with her boss, one day she shows up to the office like prepared to have a little tryst before work starts, and she finds him with a bullet hole in his head. And quickly the executive board tries to kind of move forward. They immediately give her his old position, and she starts to know that things aren't exactly what they seem at her job. So if you like thrillers, definitely check this one out. This was very fast-paced and very interesting, and I didn't even see the twist coming. So next one that I got is A Kiss at the Mistletoe, Rodeo, and this book was featured in that video I did about my highly anticipated Christmas releases. This is a Christmas Harlequin book about a rodeo star who gets injured and has to lay low in his hometown, and he meets a sweet nurse who is going to help bring him back to proper health. So the next one that I got was another one that was gifted to me, and this one was gifted by Berkeley. It's Do Not Fall in Love, and it's about this actor who is coming off of a flop movie. He's back in his hometown. He ends up meeting this baker, and then he decides he wants to enter this kind of reality baking show, and he asks her for help teaching him how to bake. So that one sounds really cute. I can't wait to get to that one. And then the next one that I have is Skin of the Sea. This one I actually won a pre-order as part of a giveaway that BB Alston did, and all I knew was that it was black mermaids, and I was sold. I love mermaids, so I'm like interested in any type of mermaid lore I can get my hands on. And this one actually plays upon old African folklore about mermaids like Mami Wata, and I believe the mermaids in this story lure men to their death, but this mermaid fails to lure the man to his death and instead ends up saving him, and it causes her some issues. So what I have is How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days. I got gifted this one by Forever for my birthday. I started a bit, I've been in such like a mood reading type of situation for the past few weeks that I just put it to the side for now, but I definitely am going to revisit. It is about a woman who is obsessed with Keanu Reeves, and she finds out he's getting married and decides to set out on a road trip to stop him from marrying his fiance. So the next one that I got was one from Harper Voyager, and it is The Blood Trials, and I'm just going to read you the blurb because it's easier to explain. And it says, fast-paced, action-packed debut kicks off a duology of loyalty and rebellion in which a young black woman must survive deadly trials in a racist and misogynist society to become an elite warrior. This is an adult fantasy. I've been really enjoying adult fantasy lately, so I'm really looking forward to this. Also, they said it blends a lot of fantasy and sci-fi elements. So this one releases next April, and it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. And then the last book that I got was one that I've been gushing about everywhere, which is Magic Dark, Magic Divine by A.J. Locke. I will actually be gifting this one to a friend, but it's about this woman named Penn who was asleep for about 300 years, and she wakes up to our modern day. No, it's no longer the magic era. However, people still have memories of the magic era. It's taught as a part of history. There's even this 23andMe type company where you can test and see if you have magic ancestry in your DNA. And Penn is keeping a low profile as a karate instructor living in New York in a really posh loft. And one day she and her friends are attending a Magic Era themed street fair, and what starts as supposed to just be like a cheap demonstration actually turns into real magic with deadly consequences. So if you're looking for a black urban fantasy romance, highly recommend you check out Magic Dark, Magic Divine. You can check out my review for a little bit more information. So that's all the books in my haul. Like I said, I hauled all these books between October and November. And if you like this video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Hit that like button, and I will check in with you guys soon. Bye!